Meet Jimmy, an average man with an average sized penis. Today, we're going to turn Jimmy into a king. We're going to go through the first steps of forming a kingdom into a few tips on keeping your kingdom stable and growing. So if you're ready to go from a peasant to a king, then sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, so a few things Jimmy will need in order to form a kingdom are as follows. Number 1, clan tier 4. Number 2, a whole lot of money. Number 3, own a fief. So, we'll start with growing your clan tier. To grow your clan, you will need renown. Renown can be achieved through numerous different ways. Being at the top of the tournament leaderboard will give you 1 renown a day. Fighting huge armies with smaller numbers of your own will result in a huge renown gain. But the best and fastest method I like to use is increasing your trade skill and choosing one of these 2 perks that best fit your playthrough. In Jimmy's case, we'll go with the Caravan perk. We can send out companions to form caravans up to a limit set by your clan level. But if you play on campaign mode, you can actually grow your family to ridiculous numbers and don't have to worry about a limit. So, that is what we will do. Jimmy arranged for his brother and a few companions to go out and form caravans. Now each caravan is bringing in 1 renown every day, whilst also providing some passive income. This brings us on to our next problem. Jimmy is as broke as can be. To form a kingdom, he will need at least a couple of million in the bank. Owning a kingdom is expensive, very expensive. So, the best way to make money in Bannerlord, in my opinion, is smithing. Some people hate it, some people love it. Smithing is Jimmy's passion. So, to make money from it is very simple. Craft the best 2-handed sword you can and keep smelting them down until you unlock newer, higher tier parts. Replace the old parts with the new parts, and eventually you will get to tier 5. Now, find the parts that give the weapon the most damage and craft as many as possible. Instead of smelting them down this time, you will sell them to every town on the map. Congratulations, you are now rich. The next step is to own a fief. But before going balls out and starting a war, you should do a few things. Try to increase relations with other clans as much as possible. This will help you recruit them into your kingdom later on. You can do this by completing prison breaks, releasing lords after you defeat them in battle, or even rescuing captured lords from enemy parties. You will also need a queen for your new kingdom, because what is a king without a queen by his side? An average man with an average sized penis. So, find a beautiful queen, convince her to marry you, and then you'll be ready for the crowning. Now it is time to look towards war. Find a fief in a decent location with only 1 enemy surrounding its borders. This will prevent you from being bombarded with wars from all sides. Now take the fief. Once it's yours, protect it at all costs. Place a governor in the fief, then open dialogue with them and suggest forming a kingdom. Choose a culture and a name. Now it is time for politics. You want to pass policies for your kingdom as soon as possible, because you will have no opposing clans in your kingdom to contend with. The first policies I would recommend you pass are to do with influence. As a kingdom ruler, you will need a ton of influence. Sacred Majesty are the first I would choose. Then, bailiffs' policies. Then, Senate. Then, forgiveness of debts. And lastly, tribunes of the people. After these policies have been passed, then you can focus on others that your kingdom needs at that time. After you have the right policies in place, then it is time to start expanding your borders. I would recommend you choose weak but close enemies and eat them from within. Just make sure to defend sieges as much as possible and sue for peace when needed. Grow your kingdom size by recruiting clans from other kingdoms, or you can promote a companion into a vassal and give him a fief. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give that like and subscribe button a cheeky tickle. and why not consider becoming a channel member. And if you want to know how to use the new console cheats effectively as possible, then watch this video here. Thanks for watching.